She'll be paying close attention to this one as her car is out there on the racetrack with Corey Winters at the helm. That team will be looking for the ultimate sweep as their two karts won on Wednesday night with Kyle and Tyler Stewart. Corey Winters looking to put it into victory lane in the Sportsman car here tonight as 25 laps for the Sportsman get ready to roll. Kenny Polite on the pole in car number 7. In the Polite sand and gravel splash well drilling machine outside. In the splash well drilling Polite sand and gravel number 44, that's Jonathan Ferguson. Row number 2, we find the 32 of Jason Cummings with the 83 of Dylan Evoy, the Ogilvy's Auto and Fleet, Napa Auto Parts, Thousand Islands RV machine. Row number 3, the Stewart Racing number 63 of Corey Winters out of Newington, Ontario. Then Stittsville's Jason Shipclark in car number 20. Row number 4, Scott McGill in the 04 with the 180 of Aaron Pugh alongside and the Hybrid Construction All-Out Performance number 180. Bruce Makinson in the 81 from Manotick in the Napa Auto Parts number 81 with the Northwood 2 Construction, Pat's Auto Center and Radiator number 12 of Jeremy LaSalle from Brockville. And rounding out your field from Prescott, the Brockville Tractor Trailer Maintenance number 66, that's Tabitha Murphy. And Jamie Young in the J&J Automotive number 29 from Sydenham, Ontario, completes your field. 12 cars ready to go. Here's the new look Brockville Ontario Speedway Pace Truck. Heads to the safe haven of the infield off of corner number 2. Gary has the white flag in hand. We're going racing here in just a moment. Carl Prosser from Cardinal. Congratulations. You have won yourself a lot of cash. $806 to be exact. So, Carl, congratulations to you. Glad you were able to join us tonight. And congrats on your 50-50 win. Right now, Sportsmen are ready to rock and roll. Kenny Polite, Jonathan Ferguson. Pair of good friends off the racetrack. Right now, bitter enemies on the racetrack. And Kenny Polite's going to win the battle going down the back chute over Ferguson, Dylan Evoy, and Jason Cummings having a good run here in the early going with Jason Shipclark right there with him in the number 4 spot. Winters gets by the 180 of Aaron Pugh to go up into 6th. Meanwhile, at the head of the field, it's all Kenny Polite and the Polite Sand and Gravel Splash Well Drilling number 7 with the 44, Jonathan Ferguson in 2nd. What a move by Dylan Evoy to go from 3rd all the way up into 2nd. Jonathan Ferguson got caught on a line, and that's going to allow Jason Shipclark to dip down low as Jason Cummings gets a little loose, collects the tire down in the infield. He's going to keep his foot in it. He's going to keep right on going, and will stay under green, but it's Kenny Polite on in front of the field. As lap number 3 of the Sportsman feature go is on the board, and Kenny Polite is on the gas, working the high side of the speedway. As Danny O'Brien mentioned, that cushion is really good right now. Corey Winters, once again, he has moved up into the number 5 position in that Stewart Automotive, Stewart Racing number 63. As they hustle up into turns 3 and 4. Kenny Polite has been one of the fastest cars all night. Dylan Evoy pushes up the racetrack just a little bit, right around the same position where Jonathan Ferguson pushed up, and he still holds on to the 2 spot. Ferguson 3rd, Shipclark and Winters in that top 5 order. Down the back straightaway they go. Lap number 6 will be on the board this time by, and Polite looking for his first ever Sportsman feature win. His dad, Steve Polite, ran here for a number of seasons in a modified, never got to victory lane, and would like to see son Kenny get himself into the winner's circle for the very first time in Sportsman action, and he leads the way at lap number 7. As the 83 of E-Boy, 44 of Ferguson, 20 of Jason Shipclark, and the 63 of Winters doing a great job holding on to that 5th spot as Polite will start to enter into lap traffic. He's got Scott McGill right there in front of him as McGill moves up the racetrack, allows Kenny Polite to get on through. Dylan Evoy doing everything in the books to run down Polite as they hustle down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Polite sets it up off the turn. He's got about half straightaway advantage over Dylan Evoy. The 83 of Evoy, the handling looks like it's not all there as Evoy's car pushes up the racetrack just a little bit. You'll see him get down into turns 3 and 4 and about the midpoint of the corner. The car starts to shove the nose up right about there, and and Evoy having a hard time getting the car turned off the corner, and right now he's just battling Scott McGill to get by him, and he will do so. So Evoy now has some clear racetrack in front of him. He's able to try to run down Kenny Polite, get himself into a bit of a rhythm. As you see him get to about the middle of the corner right there, car pushes up the hill, having all kinds of problems getting it turned, but he's still holding on to the second spot. Jonathan Ferguson doing a great job running in third. Jason Shipclark and Corey Winter still having a great top 5 run, but they're all chasing Kenny Polite as he makes his way up off of corner number 4. 12 laps are in the record books right now, and Kenny Polite has led every single one of them. Same top 5 throughout the entire 12-lap distance thus far. We will be halfway home. 13 complete, 12 to go. Kenny Polite looking to put it into victory lane for the very first time. Dylan Evoy looking for his 5th win of the season here at the Boss as he hustles down the back straightaway. He has actually closed that gap. Polite trying to run away and hide in lap traffic, coming up to the back bumper of Jamie Young in the 29, but Dylan Evoy is going to find a way around Jason Cummings in the 32, and he has to go to the inside part of the speedway in that car. The handling, as I mentioned earlier, just doesn't seem like it's right there for him as they work their way up off of corner number 4. Now Kenny Polite's got some problems trying to get around Jamie Young in the 29. He will do that and get on by into corners 1 and 2. He'll have some clear racetrack before he gets to Tabitha Murphy in the 66. We'll have 9 laps left to go. 9 more remain. The only thing that can help Dylan Evoy right now is a caution flag, but the way these cars have been running out there, I don't see that happening. Meanwhile, Jonathan Ferguson still continues to run in 3rd. Corey Winters has gotten around the 20 of Jason Shipclark to move up into spot number 4. And Shipclark starting to fade just a little bit here in the late going of this one. 17 laps on the board, and Jamie Young just about got the wall down here at corner number 4, but he stays in the throttle. We're still under green. Winters now clears the lap machine of Scott McGill down into corners 1 and 2, and Winters will have some clear racetrack before he gets to Jonathan Ferguson for the number 3 spot, but that's still about a straightaway to make up. We've got caution on the racetrack for one car over there. It looks like it may be the 180 of Aaron Pugh, and I believe it is. So Aaron in that hybrid construction all-out performance number 180. Polite looking to take it home here, making the family and the sponsors proud. Off the turn, Polite brings it to a nice steady pace off of corner number 4. Green back to the field. We're underway, and Corey Winters got way loose coming off the turn. Not sure what happened there, but Jeremy LaSalle took full advantage, drives from 6th all the way up into spot number 4. Now Polite sets it up on the top side. Here comes Evoy after him. Jonathan Ferguson is back into the mix as well. Jeremy LaSalle rides in the 4th spot. Winters rounds out the top 5 as they're all making the way down the back straightaway. We'll have 5 more to go. 5 more remain. Was chatting with Steve Polite earlier on tonight. He said he would love nothing better than to see Kenny get his first ever win into victory lane here at his home track at the Boss. And right now Dylan Evoy trying to take it away from him and spoil the party, but Kenny Polite having none of it, has drove a flawless race thus far. 4 laps left to go. And Polite sets it up down the front straightaway. Plate Santa Gravel number 7 working it hard in the corners 1 and 2 on the top side of the speedway. Dylan Evoy in the 83 chasing him down in the 2 spot. Then it's Ferguson to 3rd. Jeremy LaSalle having a phenomenal run, running in the 4th spot. Corey Winters continues his great night, rounding out the top 5. 3 to go this time for Kenny Polite. This is where you can hear every single little bang and knock. This is where things start to get interesting. Everything gets tense. You hear every little noise in that race car. Kenny Polite just needs to hit his marks. 2 laps left to go. We've had a first-time winner already this season. Ferguson goes off the racetrack in turn number 2. Brings it back on. We're going to stay under green. Farewell flag is waving. 24 and 1 more to go. Kenny Polite has never been to victory lane in his career. He hustles down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. They're screaming in the Polite Sand and Gravel booth up here. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Polite is a Sportsman winner on a sponsor's night. Kenny Polite takes the win. Dylan Evoy 2nd, LaSalle, Winters, and Aaron Pugh. I'll tell you what, this is going to be a big victory lane celebration with Kenny Polite, his first ever win in the Sportsman division. Tell you what, this tower up here is jumping. We may need an extra set of grandstands at Victory Lane for all the people that'll be there. So there he is out of the race car. He can hear you now. Career win number 1 for Kenny Polite. The third first-time winner this season joins Steve Barber, Jason Shipclark. Yeah, baby! Oh boy, look out. The lynch mob is coming after him now. Kenny, get over here. We gotta talk. You're gonna need that too. I'll tell you what, man. I was talking with your dad. This has got to be something special. Night sponsor, family's all here. I mean, look at this. Is it everything you expected it?
It can only come better in a dream, right? Like, and I've only dreamed it this long, and finally, it's come true. It's been a long time.
I'll tell you, we've been waiting for this day to happen. It's finally here. You ran a flawless race. This car was just stout all night, right from even the hot laps. You were set fast time in hot laps. The outside lane was just working perfect for you, wasn't it, bud?
Yeah, the Paul wore the track this week, and he said that there's lots of bite on it. Wouldn't be slick like last week, so I just kept it simple and did nothing crazy, and it worked out for us.
How proud and happy are you to get the Polite name into Victory Lane for the first time ever in this history of the boss?
I don't know. I think you'd ask Dad. He's probably pretty proud right now.
I'm sure. I know you got sponsors on this car. You got to thank them for sure.
Oh, I'd like to thank Drummond's Fuels, Northwood Tudors Construction, Chevron Construction, and especially my dad. He's number 1. I can't forget Ernie's Auto Clinic, too. Splash Well Drilling. They've all helped too much over the years.
Well, I tell you what, man, don't be a stranger. Come down and see us one more time, will you?
Oh, I'll plan on it.
All right, how about it once again? Kenny Polite, career win number 1. And we have got some bicycles to give away, courtesy of Polite Sand and Gravel. And I'll make my way up here. I had a chance to talk with Steve earlier on tonight, and I told him up in the VIP booth, how would it be to have Kenny to win on the sponsors night, and to have the Polite name in Victory Lane here? Well, there it is. That pretty much tells the story. Right?